Hey everyone, welcome back to Tay Flight Garage. Right off the bat, before I say anything, I just want to apologize in advance if I'm like jumbled up and you see me struggling to think here. It's not even 10 a.m. It's 99 in the garage, and on top of that, the car's hot because I just drove it. So my brain is kind of like cooking literally inside my body. But this video is a super quick, just off the cuff, huge giant thank you for 1,000 subscribers. That's a crazy milestone. That was a goal that I'd never set out or intended to happen when I first started this channel, and it's just kind of grown into this rad community, and I've now have had contact with people all over the world, which is crazy because I've never even stepped foot off American soil. So it's been a really cool phenomena to experience, and I just wanted to say a huge thank you to all of you for watching and for supporting the channel, and just and I hope that you guys are enjoying everything, and that most importantly that the videos are valuable and that they provide you like good information. I'll do a much more thorough and put together an in-depth video on this later. I'll kind of talking about more background on who I am, and just kind of keeping everything at sort of a grassroots level, and what my ambitions are for the channel now that things are kind of moving in a pretty rad and positive direction. And yeah, maybe one thing I wanted to mention was I do have a small thank you planned for a couple of you guys who I've noticed have been like watching every video, commenting all the time. So I wanted to do like a dedicated small thank you thing for you guys. It's not going to be a huge big deal, but it's what I can do to the best of my ability in this current point in time. So hopefully you guys will think that's cool, and just so I can kind of give back a little bit in some sort of small way regardless. So yeah, let's see what else I was going to talk about. So yeah, I'll go more in depth onto that kind of stuff in a more thorough video at a later date. But before I take off here, I figured it'd be a good time to cover a couple of housekeeping things, let you guys know what is coming and why things are taking so long. Things are taking long because it's hot out here. It's been 105, 110 plus for the past month easily, and I've been working trying to get the suspension done. Had a couple things happen where now the 944 is back on daily duty, way sooner than I was anticipating happening. The heat is kind of taking its toll on all the cars. So I tried to do some filming as best I could as far as the suspension goes. I'll have a dedicated suspension video coming out, and I'll try to salvage like the 4 or 5 seconds of footage I was able to get before my phone just started overheating. But we'll kind of do something in a similar vein of how the rear suspension video was, but with hopefully some actual like rolling shots of the car driving. And I can't wait to share my experience with that, because I think you guys are going to get a total kick out of it. And the car is definitely transformed. It's definitely like a bit of a monster now. So that's really cool. So there's suspension stuff. I figure this will be a good time to also talk about the aviation stuff, rather than me saying, hey, eventually I'm going to talk about this. So in that big thank you video, that more in-depth one, I'll finally sort of soft launch the other side of what I'm hoping Take Flight Garage will be. So I hope you guys will be interested in that. It might be kind of like a weird juxtaposition, right, for me to go from talking about cars to airplane stuff, but you'd be surprised how many 944 owners I met who were either back in the day were like fighter pilots that owned one while they were living on base, or kids today who are buying them who are like in flight training. So it's kind of cool. There's like a weird thing with 944 and pilots. So I'm hoping you guys will get a kick out of that. And if you're not into that sort of thing, maybe it'll be an avenue to explaining some stuff that you didn't even know about an entire industry. So that might be kind of cool. We'll do a follow-up video to the buyer's guide, because I would like to do how to shop a seller. I think that's just as important as the condition of the car itself. So, and I think there's a whole video's worth of stuff to talk about on that. So that might be another long one, but some really useful information, especially for you younger guys out there, younger gals who are looking for your first car. And speaking of gals, I think I want to do a dedicated video on like why specifically more girls need to buy 944s. I'm looking at the demographics and all that kind of stuff, and like every YouTube channel that's out there it's all dudes talking about 944s. And it's so funny because I know that there's a lot of female car enthusiasts out there, and they like everyone just buys Civics and STIs and they go crazy with those. But I like don't count the 944 out, especially if it's like your first car and you're wanting to learn how to wrench. So I think that would be kind of a cool video to do. Yeah, I'm hitting that point where I'm running out of thoughts because it's so hot in here. But I just wanted to get this out there before doing all the really polished stuff, and just, you know, say a huge thank you to all of you guys. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one.